Hi guys, welcome to your Good Man series with Dr. Nzometia in Havila School of Marriage, your school of marriage, where we lead people into glorious marriages and leave a transgenerational legacy. And we believe that one of the keys in doing this is to have good men in their homes, to have good men leading marriages, and to have good men in the society. So today we want to continue with the characteristics of a good man. And what are we talking about today? Wow. A good man does not take advantage of others. Wow. We are going to see three examples of men in the Bible. Two were acted as good men and one who acted wickedly. One is King David. King David, my man. The man was so good that men describe him as an angel. He was so good as an angel. Oh. Now we see a situation where when he was anointed king, after his master, King Saul, was rejected, King Saul sought to kill him for many years. He sought to kill him for many years. And unfortunately, one day, he was hiding in the cave with his men. In 1 Samuel chapter 24, you read from verse 1 to 12, you will notice that when King Saul came into that cave, he took refuge also in that cave, not knowing that King David was there. And when King David's men saw King Saul, they told King David, today, oh, this is the day the Lord has made. He has brought your enemy into your hands. And King David went and cut part of the robe of his dress and kept it. And he said to himself, I cannot do this against the Lord's anointed. I cannot kill my servant. He has been anointed. I cannot be the one to destroy him. And what happened afterwards? He kept it. And when King Saul left and was going, he went out and told him, you see, I would have killed you today. People have been lying to you, telling you that I'm against you, but this is what happened today. And let the Lord judge between you and I. And that is how that story ended. So he didn't take advantage of somebody that God has anointed. What do you do when you see your enemy in trouble? Do you go ahead to say, oh, I said it, I wanted this to happen, oh, I've been praying about this, it's even good that it has happened? How do you behave when you meet your enemy in a challenging situation? Now we have another situation of Boaz. Boaz was a very good man. In Ruth chapter 3, Boaz, Naomi sent Ruth to go and meet Boaz in the night. And she met him when there were two of them there alone. And she was well dressed, very attractive. And then she met this man in this hour of the night and told him to take her to himself. But being a just man, a good man, a man of integrity, a man who feared God, he didn't take advantage. Does it mean that he was not tempted? No, he was tempted. Who will see a good woman like that at that hour of the night will not be tempted? He was tempted, but he had to do the right thing. The first thing is that he was not the main person to take Ruth, according to their culture. Secondly, he did not say, okay, let me just take my own small, since I'm not going to have her. He said, as the Lord liveth, lie here till morning. There is another person that should redeem you. If he doesn't, before I will do it. That is a good man. He did not take advantage to sleep with that woman. So what do you do when you have vulnerable women around you? Women who come to you for help, who are in a vulnerable situation. Do you take advantage of them? Maybe they're even children or women and so on and so forth. When women become vulnerable and they open up to a man, they could do anything. How do you behave faced with that situation? I want you to behave like Boaz. I have chosen to act like Boaz. Even if I am tempted, even in the midst of the highest temptation, I want to continue acting like a good man. And I pray God will help us all in Jesus' name. The other one was a bad man, Judas Iscariot. It was not surprising that he was the one that betrayed Jesus. It was not a surprise that Judas was the one that betrayed Jesus. In John chapter 12, we read from verse 3 to 6. You see Mary Magdalene, who brought the alabaster flask of oil, costly oil, and anointed Jesus with it. And this guy got angry and said, why did she waste this costly oil? It would have been sold and given to the poor. And Bible tells us that he didn't say so because he cared for the poor. He had no concern for the poor. It was because he was the treasurer in Jesus' ministry. And he was a thief. He used to steal offerings. He used to steal from the offering box. And he was seeing a situation where if this was sold and given to him to keep, he would have stolen it. He didn't care for the poor. So he wanted to take advantage. He was taking advantage of the offerings. What do you do when money is kept in your possession? And maybe people don't even know the exact amount. Do you go ahead to embezzle it, to steal it? Or do you behave like Judas, who said, let's sell it and give to the poor, meanwhile you want it to enter your pocket? So today, become a good man. Don't be a man who takes advantage of others. How do you behave with your wife when she's in a vulnerable situation, or when she needs your help, or when she's at home with you? Do you, because you are so strong, sometimes maybe she even does wrong to you, do you just take advantage of her and jump over and start beating her and doing all the other things, punishing her because she's the weaker vessel? Your wife is the weaker vessel. Don't take advantage of her. God says that you should treat her with care. You should treat her softly because she is soft. You should treat her with care because she is the weaker vessel. Don't take advantage of her, because when you do this, your prayers will be hindered. Your prayers will be hindered when you do that. Your prayers will be hindered when you maltreat your own wife. 1 Peter chapter 3 from verse 1, you will see it there. All right, thank you very much. God bless you.